What up? What up, Insane Rhetoric? What's going on? You know what time it is. Hey, you know, this is the Insane Rhetoric Show, and the world is what? Upside down. We trying to make it right side up. So listen up. This is a new day. I'm not gonna go off on anybody. Lies that I tell, I'm not doing that. So what's happening, sister? What's going on?
Good morning, y'all.
Here we go with this tomfoolery again, man. I just don't have the time. So what's happening in your world? What's going on with it?
I'm good.
Good.
Mm,
Yeah, sound like a couple of people ain't good. R. Kelly ain't good. Mr.
I ain't
Shin,
talking about.
Mr. Shinzo ain't good.
Oh, well,
Brittany
yeah,
Griner might not be too good.
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. So what we getting into today? What we talking
I
about?
don't know.
What we finna chop it up on?
I,
We should start a group. Who got murdered today?
you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
You know what
I
we
don't.
didn't
I
talk
don't.
about? You know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about the Highland Park slaying of another
Yeah,
uh
because we did our show before that happened. We did
yeah,
our group show
yeah.
on
So
gun violence.
it's kind of crazy that that went out right after. Maybe he was listening to the show.
Uh,
You know what? I want to make the next show. I'm going out to kill me some people.
can I just? No, I shouldn't say that.
Say what? Say it. It is not that bad.
Well, yes, it is. Cause it's
How?
because
How so?
I'm being a racist right now.
Well, join the club.
I don't like being a racist.
Depends on what day it is. I'm racist. I mean, there are plenty of racist people against you.
That don't mean I have to. When they go low, we go. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when they go low, I cut them at the kneecaps. Go a little lower. I'm just saying, man. Say what you gotta say. Get it off your chest. Say it with your chest.
Okay, so I want to know when we gonna stop. When we so gonna stop giving little white boys guns?
The world may never know.
How long does it take to stop giving little white boys guns?
Forever. Mm-mm. I think, listen, some people might take this the wrong way, but needless to say, it is what it is. I think they are doing a wonderful job. I think they are doing the best job that they can do. They are doing such an excellent and professional job of doing what they do. That might be senseless to some people, but what all I'm saying is uh it takes the focus off of black people because it sure ain't us out there killing nobody. Not
So
like that.
his name
So
is.
so I want to know in the history of serial shootings in the last 15 years, I'm pretty sure they didn't caught up with black on black crime and surpassed it because they do record numbers. They do record numbers. They do school shootings. You know how many people in a school? When black on black crime happens, you got to go find them and do something to them. They usually ain't all in the school and there's open up shop on everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, uh, If that's what you do, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Because uh all those school shootings in the last 15 years, I'm sure y'all have been surpassed what you say we do. But at least all y'all people stay out of jail. But anyway.
So this is the Crimo family. Crimo. Crimo.
Crimo.
And this
That's
little
short.
boy is Robert Crimo III.
I told
They call
y'all.
him Bobby.
I told y'all, anytime there is a third of something, that is the nutcase. That's a generational nutcase. I told y'all. I told you. The third of anything. If you notice, black people, we stop at junior. We don't go.
That's true.
We don't go 1, 2, 3 down the line like that for the most part.
That's not true, y'all, but okay. Cause Junebug and Junie and Junior, they could be criminals too. Don't store it.
Yeah, they can be, but
Don't store it.
all I'm saying is,
They be the ones robbing the liquor store.
well,
See what
come
I said,
on.
store? I said store, not liquor store.
Well, come on, man. Junebug gotta get his fifth of gin at 6 o'clock in the morning and walk around with it in his pocket all day long in the projects. Come on, man.
Woo.
So the Como family, Mr. Robert, whoever the third Como, the new future killer, where he's the killer now.
So his daddy, the second, Junior, he managed a popular chain store for many, many years, decided to open up his own store, had a sandwich shop up there. Okay. And it's a deli. Okay. A lot of teenagers hang out there. It's known to be a friendly gathering place. Supposed to having a delicious, affordable lunch. Okay. But apparently behind the scenes, there's a lot of domestic violence in the household. Police calls, whatever, in the household. And well, in 2019, the police confiscated a lot of guns and knives and all this stuff when they made a trip to the Cremo home. And well, that's when 18-year-old Bobby, the third, that's when he threatened to kill everyone.
So we would call him Bobby the Third. New nickname is B3. We give people nicknames.
So the deli closed, probably due to COVID. And
is that when the second started beating up on his wife?
Well, the second was already beating up on his wife
before the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh.
They had foreclosures against both of his homes. Like he had more than one home. They had foreclosures. Like they going through it.
Mm.
Okay. And they going through it so much that Junior told the judge that they even on food stamps. Like they going through it. They going through it.
Well, let's stop right there. What is the problem with food stamps? The system was made for white people. So That's not a black thing. Actually, it's more white people on food stamps than it is blacks. And welfare, statistically shown.
So the third, on the 4th of July, he he climbed up on the top of the roof of a cosmetic store.
I didn't.
Semi-automatic gun, rifle, semi-automatic rifle. I'm sorry. Opened fire, killed 7 people, injured dozens of others. Oh, one family was from Texas. They've been talking about from Houston. They've been talking about on the news here. They got separated. The mama, the daddy, the 2 daughters. The mama say her daughter was saying, "What's that loud sound?" They little girls. They like little babies. The daughter said, "Mama, what's that loud sound and why we running? What's wrong, Mama? Why we running?" Anyway, so Junior actually ran for mayor a couple of years ago. Like like the family is well known and loved in the town. Okay. But the daddy, of course, just like the what's his name? Ethan Crumley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the daddy is, facing scrutiny because he bought the guns before the boy even turned 18. Before he turned 21, before he turned, like, daddy started buying them guns. The famous sandwich, oh, just so y'all know, if y'all from that area, the famous sandwich up there was called the Nicky, not Mickey, Nick, it with an N, Nicky D.
That's kind of close to Mickey D's, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's like McDonald's. This is not McDonald's. This is McDowell's. Famous insert from what was it? From Coming to America. This is
He
McDowell's.
he say it's not his fault his son went and shot up the stuff.
Who
Like
fault is it? Who fault
well,
is it? Who fault is it?
so this okay, so the reason they say that as usual, the parents always miss the signals, right? So they say that the boy, um, there was violent imagery. This I'm taking it. This CNN. Violent imagery in the music videos that he posted online.
There was
The
violent.
number
There was
three, number
there,
three,
there
number
was
three was posted. You know how y'all like see my videos and stuff I post for Fefe's playlist and stuff, right? Okay, well he posted videos, music videos with the violent imagery.
the violent imagery was watching his daddy slap the hell out of his mama
You think?
and kick her down the steps a couple of times because his life ain't going right. I'm pretty sure that was the violent imagery before he posted the videos.
Yeah.
He probably went and saw the correlation between the two and
Oh.
say, I'm gonna put these up because this is how I feel. This is not rocket science. It's not really hard to figure this out. Not hard at all. Like the violent imagery even in the video. Man, y'all slow.
His daddy used to run the White Hen Pantry, which is a franchise of local convenience stores in that area, and it's known for its sandwiches. And they've known people have known little Bobby the Third all his life because you know how you be with your parents when they, especially if you work at a place like that. You be with your parents at their workplace or whatever.
Yeah, you grow up in those. See, that's got to be a small town. What town is that in?
Lakeside suburb, some kind of lakeside suburban area, Highland Park.
Okay.
Chicago area.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like little Bobby three, B3. Hey, Bobby
Apparently, it's an
3.
affluent area.
Oh yeah, it's
I didn't see many black people when they running for their lives. I saw a bunch of white people running.
and that would be correct
That
because
doesn't mean that no black people live there, because I know somebody who
we didn't.
lives. So okay, so I have a friend whose daughter moved to Chicago to teach after she finished college and all of that. And at one point, she was living in Highland Park. She and her husband. And so my friend called and was like, "Okay, are you okay?" And she had to remind them that she no longer lived in Highland Park, that they had moved. She and her husband had moved from Highland Park. So it's black people there.
Yeah,
I just didn't
like
see any. I just didn't see them in the parade.
Highland Park is a well-to-do area. I'm familiar with that area, but it's almost like uh upper class of Bolingbrook, because Bolingbrook is a nice area outside of Chicago. It's like 45 minutes away from Chicago, and it's super nice. Like you don't usually hear things about gun violence in Highland Park. You know what I'm saying? It's really to do neighborhood. I mean, for that to happen there is like very ironic because you don't usually get that type of stuff out of there. So it's all right. Everybody has crime and everybody has a crazy person in their family. And B3 is y'all crazy person. So my thing is, I'm sure they took him away safely and carted him and gave him an escort down to the precinct. I'm willing to roll a dice on him. I don't know how his daddy is doing, B2, because he was struggling, selling houses under bankruptcy and all that good old stuff that most good, upstanding white people don't go through. So he must have did something wrong in his white privilege and screwed the wrong person over. So now, does he have enough money to cover his son's legal fees, or are they going to raise a GoFundMe page and put people in the news to defend young B3 because they grew up with him and they know him? He just wouldn't do these things. These are some heinous acts that could not come from this young, upstanding citizen in Highland Park. What are they going to do?
They got a whole checkered history. The mom and daddy would be fussing and fighting in front of the customers in the store. The daddy was always B2. B2. He was always saying she hit him with a screwdriver. She hit him with a pan. She hit it. Then he recanted. They finally separated, and then the boy was living in the two homes with the two.
No, say it ain't so, B3. Not a broken home.
So B3's classmates describe him as withdrawn and odd.
Oh, B3, say it ain't so.
Soft spoken.
Social problems in the classroom. Oh, we couldn't have missed these signs.
Soft spoken. No or little interest in class or school activities or his peers.
I just
He
don't know it.
explored a different part of his personality, though, through rap songs and music videos that he posted online, some of which included troubling imagery. I'm quoting this from CNN's reporter.
So he goes out and shoot a bunch of white people and then blame it on black rap music. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't
So
make this up.
here's one person, one of his classmates that worked with him on a few class projects, and said something definitely seemed off about him. He made it very clear he didn't care about school.
Man, that's not normal. That's not normal. A lot of kids don't care about school. That don't make him a sociopath because he don't care about school. Now I'm gonna step in on B3 for that one. Shoot, some people they don't do well with doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just like some grown people don't do well with going to work every day. Same difference. Don't make them a sociopath.
So another classmate said when they used to hang out, he wouldn't tell his name, but he said when they used to hang out, that B3 used to make YouTube videos all the time and DIY videos on how to grip the skateboard or replace a wheel and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was when he was in high school, another former classmate said that he grew more insular and distant. He was always by himself. No one seemed to try to be his friend. He stopped attending Highland Park High in 2016 after his freshman year. So he's a high school dropout.
Mm, that sounds like a broken home situation to me.
And recently, he revealed a louder side of himself. Because remember, everybody was saying he's so quiet, he's so quiet, he's quiet.
Mm.
Okay. Posted music videos he apparently made, some of which featured ominous lyrics and animated scenes of gun violence. His moniker as a rap artist is Awake the Rapper.
B3, I don't think Awake the Rapper is going to catch on.
Well, he uploaded his music on several major streaming outlets and on his personal website. One video was titled, Are You Awake?
No, I'm really sleeping.
He has his multicolored hair and his face tattoos. And
Okay, so he's
he
trying to be
says,
like,
I
so he,
need to just do it.
so
It's
he's
my destiny.
okay. So let's be correct. Let's be clear. Okay, who does that sound like in the rap game to you? For those who, for
You know,
those
I
who,
don't know.
for those who don't know, there is a young rapper by the name of Tekashi 69.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So Tekashi 69, before he came to superstardom, had a lot of issues in his background, like this white young man. And I think that he went up for a murder a while ago, but Tekashi blew up on the scene. Tattooed white boy, face tattoo, crazy, just want to do this and do that. I mean, dude got good music, you know what I'm saying? But he had an issue with some other things. And this to me sounds like the same dude. You trying to emulate some of these type of guys, because we definitely know you ain't emulating what's your boy name? Vanilla Ice, because we know how he went. You know what I'm saying? And and then to be frank, another one who was one of my influences of music is Eminem. Hard Life, Hard Life. I mean, homeless to the point, lived in a trailer for a while, talked about. Come on, he didn't go out and shoot nobody. He just turned his situation into crazy pistol type lyrics and just did what he had to do to make it out. So I mean, same type of situation. So it ain't the music, it's you, dude. It's what you see in front of you, and what you're saying in front of you is your mama get whooped.
So he made one video stick figure man resembling himself in tactical gear, carrying out an attack with a rifle. He made another video, similar stick figure cartoon character, again resembling himself. Depicted he depicted himself lying face down on the ground in a pool of his own blood, surrounded by police officers with their guns drawn. And in the third video, he's seen wearing a helmet and tactical vest and dropping bullets onto the floor of a classroom.
Same like the typical background of a serial killer to me. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, what you want me to do about it?
Yeah, I'm tell y'all something. I said, okay, I've said this before. Y'all know I said this before. I didn't give my children privacy. I
don't think no black parent would in that day and age did.
I didn't give my children privacy. I don't think children are supposed to have that much privacy.
I don't think
I think if they go to the bathroom,
that's the only privacy they need.
they could go.
That's the only privacy they need.
You knew where I was going with that. Because I didn't like changing diapers. That was one thing about childhood I didn't like. I didn't like changing diapers. So once I taught them how to wipe themselves very well, because at a certain age you still got to kind of help them. But once they got to the age where they could do that very well, they could go in the bathroom. But then they couldn't go in the bathroom for too long. Like, it don't take that long. You be in the bathroom too long, it's only one other reason why you might two reasons why you might be in the bathroom for a long time, just to use the bathroom. I'm not talking about taking a shower, all that. I'm talking about like just to use the bathroom. And so you either in the restroom, you got constipation, or you got, maybe you sick, you throwing up or whatever, and diarrhea and all of that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you ain't got time. Like, as a young boy. Okay, I gotta get crude for a second. Okay. Y'all know I raised a son, so I'm just listen. When they get a certain age, they do certain stuff. Boys learn how to
choke their chicken, wring their neck.
Yeah.
Wring their neck.
Yeah.
What?
You go do that in your bedroom, man. Don't do that. Don't do that in the bathroom.
Wait a minute. If the privacy is in the bathroom, why would you encourage it to be done in your bedroom?
He had his own bedroom.
Yeah, but then you gotta wash sheets.
No, I don't. Not at that age. You gonna wash your sheets. I'm gonna tell you what to do with them to make sure you get all of that up out of there. Cause then I got paper towels and you stopping up the bathroom with whatever like, and then I got nasty socks on the floor. I don't know what happened with the socks. Like, I don't. And the bathroom was used for girls and boys. So like, got your own bedroom.
You unisex bathroom.
I'm gonna need you to go over there. I'm gonna need you to go in your bedroom do that. And after they got a certain age, I could knock on the door. Hey, I'm coming in. But I didn't give you that much time for you to, but I knew, like, I started learning. So I coming in, hey, I'm coming in. And then I'll be like, look, whatever you doing up in there, You might as well get it together because I'm coming in now. Like I would give you time to do whatever you and to get it
So
together.
so so you won't walk in and get hosed down, huh?
I'm I'm just saying.
Oh,
You
shit.
couldn't be on the computer, and I didn't know who you was on the computer with.
I
Like
mean, but
you,
see, I agree with
mm-mm.
that though.
You couldn't be
I
stuck up
think
in your room for days at a time.
I I agree with that. I mean, I think that
I was
that's a
talking to your friends' mamas, your teachers. Like,
listen, listen, I agree with that. I think that
okay,
there should be a certain level of protection that you should give your kids until they get a certain age where they can start actually fending for themselves, and there shouldn't be nothing that they should be hiding at all. Like the problem with these kids now is the fact that they got too much quote unquote freedom inside their house.
they got a lot
And
of
then
privacy.
and then like first of all, ain't no kid finna tell me nothing in my crib. Not nothing. When I say do something, I mean do it, and I mean do it right then. And if you don't, I'm liable to chop you in your throat. And please be one of them kids to talk back. Because I talk back too. So I mean, but I talk back in a different way. It ain't gonna be what you think. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it's just not cool because the parents don't have no respect from kids now. And then the way the law is designed to put the parents behind bars, but the kids stay free. Man, you crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So that's probably why I don't have any more kids. Wonderful.
Y'all
Cause
subscribe, and follow.
this right here ain't no kid finna tell me what they finna do in my crib.
Uh,
I'm in the business of putting people out. I don't care how old you are.
I
You get
mean,
you
I'm
get
not so
grown.
engrossed in what I'm doing that I'm not paying attention to my kids because, like, I'm gonna know your social media.
Yeah.
Like, and if I see you got some stuff where you laying in a pool of blood, like we going to a psychiatrist.
Listen. I was looking at some of the feeds on Smart News, and I came across this one guy was like I think in his like 40s, and he witnessed a murder happening live on Facebook Live. I'm like, these people. I mean, like, how bad is it that you want to have 15 minutes of fame and then go to the penitentiary for the rest of your life?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So your channel can blow up, but then you going to jail for the rest of your life. Like that, like it ain't that serious to me, man. If you can't figure out some way to be an entrepreneur and get more than 15 minutes of fame, then go sit down and do something different. You know what I'm saying? But all that stuff that you're trying to pull off, man, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it at all. So what else we got up? What else we got up on the chopping block? What we got up?
So cannabis is illegal possession in Russia. Up to six
Everything.
grams,
Everything is illegal in Russia.
2 grams of hashish, or 6 grams of weed. They call it an administrative offense, punishable by a fine or detention for 15 days. Now she been there longer than 15 days.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. She been there for about what, 6 months?
Okay.
But notice that the government didn't come help her. Now y'all figure that out. Tell me why the government didn't come help her? Because she has a drug charge and she's what? black. and guess what else she is? She's part of the LGBT community. What's the last couple of them? Plus A?
IA plus.
IA plus.
LBGQ, LBGTQ, IA plus.
Yeah, I don't know what the rest of them mean, but okay. So she's part of that community, which is fine for her, all good, dandy. But guess what Russia also frowns on? Homosexuality. So you got a drug charge, you black, and you're homosexual, and you're a star. What other way to keep you and get publicity and make money off of you? Just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, so how many grams did she have? That's the reason why she's still in jail for 6 years.
I don't know. Well, she had to have enough. Or maybe she didn't have to have enough. Maybe it's just like the United States. You pull a guy over or a female over of dark color and have a roach in your freaking ashtray, and they decide to take you in for a roach and want to do all that paperwork when you could have flicked that out and let them go. But you wanted to prove a point and see if you can find something else and or drop something else on that person, which would cause them to have what we say, black people, free case.
Well, U.S. government said they working on trying to get her out and that she was wrongfully detained.
Well, the white folks was wrongfully detained too, but guess who got out first? I ain't no racist. I just tell the facts. That's all I'm saying. So,
Well, she pleaded guilty.
did she
And
have a choice?
well, so she pleaded guilty, and it's been an uproar about the fact that she did plead guilty, and that might hurt her. But apparently, that's the best way to plead in this particular case if you're in Russia,
It is, because if
because
you
this
say that
you're
you're not guilty,
acknowledging, yeah.
right? You saying I did do what I did. So it's a part of liberation. If she would have said not guilty and then they would have tried her, she would have been stuck in Russia.
So she made a statement saying she was guilty without any intent to try to, like, basically she said, yeah, I'm guilty, but I didn't even realize I had packed it. You know, I didn't realize I had packed it, number one. And number two, I wasn't meaning any ill will when I got here. I was just coming.
I got a question. Where is the WNBA in all this?
I haven't heard a thing. I don't know. I guess they wait.
On what? They got enough money to go get out.
Well,
And
they're
then
holding a press conference on this coming Friday.
and then I want to know. What are they gonna do with her when she does make it back? Are they gonna let her play and continue her
Now,
career?
see, that's what I'm trying to figure out right there, because the plight of that girl, the one that ran track,
Yeah.
Shikari.
Shakari Richardson.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. It was
But
it was it
but
was kind
but
of
Mike
it,
but
uh,
Michael Phelps won 5, 6 gold medals swimming under the influence. Didn't do nothing to him. I'm just saying statistically.
I'm trying to figure out why they just won't legalize it.
Shoot.
At this point, it's just like alcohol reform.
Listen, people come to the freaking summer and winter Olympics juiced up on steroids. You don't kick them out.
Yeah.
Because back in the 70s and the 80s when they was doing the Olympics, Russia always came with people that was on that juice. You just knew it. So, I mean, you're talking about something. This ain't like it's freaking crack or heroin. This is weed. Freaking weed.
She had hashish oil. That's what she had packed in it.
Whatever she has, same principle applies. Not nothing that's like meth. Is not heroin. It's not crack. It's not pure cocaine. Those are chemically induced drugs. CBD is not. So I
I don't
mean,
think that was CBD though. Was it CBD?
I don't know what it was. I'm just simply saying that hashish. That's not chemically induced either. I mean, you don't have to add nothing to hash to it. It's like licking a freaking mushroom, a wild mushroom. It gives you euphoria when you do it. Make sure you lick the right one, though, because
I
the
was
other
about to say, one you.
one you would die from.
I hope we ain't just licking mushroom.
Yeah, some people do. I don't got nothing to do with that, though. That's a
We
personal
gonna
problem.
somebody gonna die.
Yes, that's a personal problem. So I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so what we think about this? What we think about this? Y'all like, subscribe, follow, comment down there. Tell us what you think about what's going on with Brittany Griner. If y'all know the Russian law, y'all tell us, cause we trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
to me, she going to jail.
Well, she already been in jail. What you talking about? She going?
A lot of people have been in jail and went back. What you mean?
But she ain't never got out. She's still there.
Oh, well, I seen her walking around free. That must have been for the little hearing.
That's for her to go to the hearing and get back to jail.
Oh, okay. So, well, yeah, she's probably gonna be there for a little while, especially if the government is not advocating on her cause.
Okay.
So, what's up? What we got next? What's my man name? Shinzo, Abby Shinzo,
Shinzo Abe. Mm-hmm.
Shinzo Abbey. So I heard he got
Yeah.
whacked.
Uh, yeah.
What? Did he
He
get whacked?
he was he was he was making a campaign speech.
So, okay, so let's be clear. He was the Japanese prime minister,
Former prime minister.
former prime minister. So
Mm-hmm.
he was making a speech on what? I hope it wasn't
Campaign
communism.
speech.
Was it dealing with communism?
I didn't watch it. I didn't
So,
watch it.
so
But the killer had a homemade gun,
homemade.
and his grudge was about his mother's bankruptcy.
Hmm. Was he white?
This man believed that Shinzo Abe was linked to a religious group that he blamed to his mother's financial ruin.
Hmm.
And he spent months planning this attack.
Hmm.
Tetsuya Yamagami. He's unemployed, 41-year-old.
Is he white?
Oh, he Japanese. Tetsuya
Is he is he
Yamagami.
is he dark Japanese or is he light Japanese?
Wiry and bespectacled. So lanky and wearing glasses with shaggy hair.
Oh, yeah, that's a white boy.
He stepped into the road behind Mr. Abe. Mr. Abe was standing on a riser, and he two shots.
Mm. Mm.
The police tackled him on the scene. They say he was a loner who did not reply when spoken to. That's what the neighbor people said about it. Here
That's
we
what you.
go with that quiet stuff again, right?
But see, that's what you're supposed to do. Why am I supposed? Why is it? Why is it when a person encounters another person, you supposed to open your mouth and say something to them?
It's just
If the,
hello, man. Like,
if that's not your nature, why do I have to speak to somebody that I don't know?
well, it's just hello. It,
I'm just simply saying past hello. Why do people think that just because you run into people and you see them coming in and out, oh, hey, hi, Mr. Wilson, I got to talk to you all the time, every time you
Mr.
see me.
Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry.
you so
Hey,
so what?
Mr. Wilson.
Dennis
Oh,
the
okay.
Menace. I remember that show.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Notice troubled young white boy.
Don't get me started.
And troubled young white boy. And they name him
Dennis,
Menace.
the menace. So this, what's his name? Yamagami, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Yamagami. So his mother had been making donations to a particular religious group and became bankrupt behind the donating of this money. And so he felt like Mr. Ivy promoted that religious group.
Well, that was her fault.
He said, my mother got wrapped up in a religious group and I resented it.
That was her fault. You hear what he said? His mother got wrapped up in a religious group
And he resented it.
and he resented it, not her.
Yeah.
See, you gotta listen to the conversation of these people, man. It's just so freaking crazy. So, well, that's her fault. If she chose to throw all her money away to some cause or whatever, I don't believe you should do that ever to anything. I mean, if you own a business and you putting money into your business, you're in that to make more money and make your business successful. But if you don't have no connections other than donating to somebody for their cause, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. Like, like I'm a person that's like, I'm not gonna give everybody money that I see on the street because then I'll be on the street. So I'm not finna go to work to give you money and you ain't a part of my family. I'm not gonna do that. You crazy.
So he rigged the weapon from parts he bought online. He spent months planning the attack. He even attended other campaign events, including one the day before, 200 miles away. Uh,
That's how like Kyle Rittenhouse to go 2 states away to go.
he said he considered a bomb attack before opting for a gun.
He made that personal. He made
He
that
made
personal.
he made guns by wrapping steel pipes together with tape, some of them with 3, 5, or 6 pipes, with parts he bought from an online gun outlet. He found bullet holes. I'm sorry, y'all. The police found bullet holes in a sign attached to a campaign van near the site of the shooting and believed they were there from Mr. Yamagami. They showed Mr. Abe, the prime minister, turning toward the attacker after the first shot before crumbling over to the ground after the second shot. So he's on the riser. Mr. Yamagami is behind him. He shoots. He turns toward him. He shoots again. Crumbles to the ground.
It's a lot of shooting going on in the world today. That's all I can say.
So Mr. Yamagami lived on the 8th floor of a building, and on the ground floor of this building. So the building is an apartment building. They call them flats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Building is an apartment building. But on the ground floor, it's a lot of bars.
Yeah, like I say, man, I don't know. What can you say for real?
So you have to get off on the 3rd floor. It's supposed to be cost effective. That way, you get off on the 3rd floor, you walk the rest of the way up. So one of his neighbors, who's 69 years old, saw him the day before the assassination. I said hello, but he ignored me. He was just looking down at the ground to the side, not wearing a mask. He seemed nervous. It was like I was invisible. He seemed like something was bothering him.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
So she pays the equivalent of $260 a month in rent. That's 35,000 yen. And she says she think maybe the rest of the neighbors pay somewhere around the same. There's a Vietnamese woman living 2 floors down from Mr. Yamagami. Um, Said he appeared to keep to himself. She said, I saw him a couple of times. I bowed to him in the elevator, but he didn't say anything. He served in the Maritime Self-Defense Force. Navy gun, like the Navy, but the Japanese Navy. Okay. From 2002 to 2005. He joined a training unit, which is in a in a major Navy base in the Southwest area. And he was assigned to destroyer artillery section. And he was later assigned to a training ship in Hiroshima.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like
So this what they train. This what they when they in this self-defense force training, they train with live ammunition once a year. They also do breakdowns and maintenance of guns.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's just a man that worked there. He say it's hard to believe that they gain enough knowledge to be able to make a gun. That's crazy. That don't even make sense to me. You learning how to break down a gun, but you don't know how to put the gun back together and make it. I don't.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, to be truthful, you can find the patents on how to make a gun from start to finish. The actual blueprint. You can look at the worldwide net and get the information of doing that. If you're into stuff like that, like they have books on how to do it from start to finish. for him to say something that's stupid is crazy. Like,
And he was
I
doing just fine until April of this year. He started missing work. And then at one point, he just finally came and said he wanted to quit. And he used up all his holidays and finished up his work on May 15th.
and that
So
was the beginning of the ending.
that's, yeah. I
From the cradle to the grave.
hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, he just joined the rest of the list of the mass shooters and serial killers. So now you got a Japanese one. So
he was Shinzo Abe was the longest serving leader, Japan's longest serving leader. He's 67 years old at his death.
yeah, he must have been good at his job because then nobody tried to kill him earlier.
Yeah, yeah, he been around a while.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, who knows? So all right, that's all we got.
We, I think we need to get on the out of here for real though.
Yeah, I think so too. The world is finna wake up, and we don't want to miss that.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my well, I got two line sisters left. No, three. Three line sisters left. We was six of us, and now we're only three. But shout out to y'all. Z5B. This is our anniversary month, y'all. So shout out to y'all. We crossed the sands together.
That's what's up.
New
That's
Alpha
what's up.
chapter. If any Zetas listening, New Alpha chapter, Texas Southern University. Me and my
Okay.
line sisters we crossed the
Oh,
sands together.
oh,
So uh
oh, oh,
Z5B, Zeta Phi Beta
oh,
Sorority Incorporated.
oh.
And so happy anniversary to my line sisters. And we gone. You finna take us out of here.
Yeah,
You
sure,
notice I didn't
man.
say are you going to take us out of here? I said are you finna.
Yeah, finna.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like close to the water.
Okay.
Aquafina.
Okay.
Hey, check us out on YouTube Live, man. You can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can check us out on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Owl Tales, and even our website. So hey, look us up, man. Check us out. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And if you like the content of what we're saying, give us more to talk about because we talk about a whole lot of things, but we actually we need to talk about things that y'all want to hear from us. And just check us out, man. And just remember to enjoy the ride that is Insane Rhetoric. And we out of here. Peace.
Bye y'all.